Where are you from originally?
I was born in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and then I immigrated to Denver in 1998.
1998, how old were you?
I was like 11 months old.
Oh, you were a baby.
I was a baby.
How old are you now?
I'm 29
Very
as of
cool.
last month. Yeah.
So you've basically grown up in Denver,
Yeah.
right? Spent your whole life here.
Yeah.
What is it about this city that you love? Why have
Yeah.
you stayed?
You know, my parents got selected on the diversity visa lottery program, and we immigrated to Denver because there was a really strong Ethiopian community here. And that is the entire basis of my childhood. Growing up here in Denver and in Aurora, you know, I watched my parents work 2-3 jobs at a time to be able to navigate the immigration process, navigate a new country and learn new language. And I would see our community showing up all the time, whether that was coming home from elementary school and seeing groceries on our doorsteps because some of our friends just wanted to help us out for the week, or you know, having aunties take turns watching all of the kids on the weekends because we couldn't afford to pay for childcare. Like, you know, seeing community step up is the entire basis of my childhood, and is really the greatest lesson that I took away with, because I learned that, you know, real government, a functioning government, is supposed to function like community. It's supposed to be a place where no one gets left behind. I mean, we're seeing right now that that's broken, and that's why I decided to run.
I think that speaks to personal experience that you believe would support you in this role. What about professional experience? What has prepared you to potentially be Congresswoman from Denver?
Yeah, so I'm a recovering attorney. I did go to law school, and I understand the lawmaking process. I understand our Constitution as it exists today. But I often tell people that law school is where I realize that the system isn't broken. It's actually working exactly as it was designed to. And for us to be able to meet this moment, to meet the crises that we are facing with our economy, with our climate, with our democracy, we have to actually understand the system as it exists. And it's a system that puts money and wealth and power above the needs of working people. And so specifically talking about the issue of campaign finance and the research that I've been doing at CU Denver in the public affairs school, where I'm pursuing a PhD in researching this issue of money in politics. You know, whether you care about environmental justice or social justice or economic justice, nothing changes until we root out the corruption that's in our government right now, that's rooted in our campaign finance system as it exists today. And that's why I'm the only candidate in this race that's refusing to take corporate PAC money and is actively calling for publicly financed elections, so we can actually address the real solutions that we need, which we already know of, right? We know the things to fix our housing or our healthcare or childcare. The problem is that there's so much money in our politics that's preventing it from happening.
You kind of touched on this, but I want to know, when did you exactly feel like you needed to take that leap into politics?
Yeah. You know, after Donald Trump won a second time in what was a really disappointing loss for Democrats, I think it became fairly obvious that the party, and particularly the leadership, was going to learn all of the wrong lessons. And, you know, I look to leadership in my own district with Congresswoman DeGette, who I have a lot of respect for in the work that she's done in reproductive and environmental justice, but hasn't been active in the last decade or so. And it wasn't my first instinct to run. I was going to sign up to be the volunteer for anybody in the State House or the State Senate or the City Council whose values aligned with mine that wanted to run in the most anti-incumbent cycle ever. But folks didn't want to go up against the establishment, go up against a 30-year incumbent for reasons that I understand, and for reasons that I didn't have to worry about, because I don't have a political seat. I don't have political ambition beyond just making sure that we get money out of our politics. And I decided to run, and that was 11 months ago. And it was just me, my friend, and this crazy idea that we could go up against the establishment and actually fight for working people. And 11 months later, we've built an incredible movement of over 1,000 volunteers, over 8,000 individual donors, people that are really ready and committed to seeing leadership that's unbought and unafraid to stand up to the oligarchy that has been burning our planet, you know, keeping our prices high, profiting from genocide. It's time for a change, and Denver voters are ready.
If you are selected as the Democrat to represent Denver in the race for CD1 in the November general election, what is your promise to voters?
Yeah, my promise is to always be on the side of the people, right? And the only way that someone can actively make that promise is to make sure that the things that get them into office are the same people that they want to be held accountable to. And so by only taking donations from individual people and from unions that are also supporting our values, that can guarantee that the work that I do in Congress is going to be to make sure that I'm holding myself accountable to the people that got me in there in the first place. Something that the Congresswoman doesn't have to do. You know, when you are bankrolled by all of these different industries and you can rely on their checks to come through every single election cycle, you don't have to worry about the voters who might feel that you're not actually speaking to their values, that you're not actually fighting for their agenda. agenda. And so to make sure that you have somebody who is unbought and unafraid to fight on your behalf, to fight for things like Medicare for all, like housing first, like universal child care, is incredibly important. And more than anything, to actually be in the district, to be talking to voters, to be having regular town halls. You know, Representative Joe Neguse is, I think, having his 26th or 27th town hall of the term, and that's exactly the kind of leadership that we deserve to have. You know, we should have our representatives available regularly to answer our questions, to be able to hold them accountable, because at the end of the day, we're not entitled to the votes of our party, right? It's on us to earn it, to make our case, and that's what I've been doing for the last 11 months.
Besides taking money out of politics, what other kinds of policies would you take on if elected to Congress? What could Denver see from you?
Yeah, definitely. So taking money out of politics is the foundational prerequisite to all of the things that I think we need to do, which includes Medicare for all, housing first, universal child care and elder care, free public transit, and tuition-free public college. These are all basic foundational needs that are being met in pretty much every other developed, wealthy nation on the planet. What we're missing right now is the will of the voters being able to be reflected in the will of Congress. And so when you have things like Medicare for all that has 67% support of the electorate, not of the party, of the broad American electorate, when you have 72% of American voters supporting universal child care, but you don't actually see that legislation getting passed, it's a question of the structure where those legislation is being put forth. And so the policies that I'm calling for are incredibly popular, particularly within our own district. This is one of the most progressive districts in the country. This is one of the youngest districts in the country. We already have things like universal pre-K. We have term limits. We even have publicly financed elections on the local and city level. What we don't have is leadership that's fighting for those values at the federal level. And so when we're talking about fighting for Medicare for all, which the Congresswoman has said that she plans on doing when she gets there, it doesn't matter when we have too many members of Congress that are taking money from big pharmaceutical companies, from big health insurance companies who have no interest in seeing something like Medicare for all happen. And to really put a fine point on it, we are living in a system right now where if a corporation and a special interest wants to see a bill or a piece of legislation pass, they've got a 70-something% chance that that's going to happen. If the broad American electorate, even if we have 80% support on a bill, wants to get something passed, but we don't have the support of a lobbyist or a special interest group, we only have a 30% chance of that bill passing. That's not democracy. That is literally, by definition, an oligarchy. And so for us to be able to change that, we have to make sure that the elected representatives coming from our districts are not taking money from those same interests and are actually being backed only by the working people of the district.
What's a fun fact about yourself, something people don't know? Something you're not talking about on the campaign trail? What's a fun fact?
Something I'm not talking about on the campaign trail.
Yeah, something about you.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for reality TV. And so the thing that's been really keeping me, I think, sane throughout this really incredible and amazing but crazy process is, you know, every night I get home and I just put on some episode of some reality TV show that I'm obsessed with. Right now it's Love Island, and I just zone out for a little bit, watch a fun show, and then get my rest. But yeah, that's my thing. I love reality TV. It's so much fun.